Think about Triple G Canelo. What do you think about that fight? Because it might happen this year. A lot of people.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just talk about it to keep everything relative and to keep you guys satisfied. Talk about the wolves at the door. You guys are wolves, so you got to throw you a piece of meat every once in a while, and that's a nice piece of meat to throw at you to keep you at bay a little bit and without biting anyone's arm off. I think that if it's not going to happen, but if it did happen, I don't think it'll happen because Canelo has too many options. He can make money. He's got a great Latino fan base. And he's got too many places that he can make money fighting. I'm not going to say anybody, but I'm going to say almost anybody. And Golovkin doesn't have quite that landscape. I'm sure he would chomp at the bit for that fight, but because it could bring him to another place of recognition, because of Canelo, again, having the fan base that he has and the recognition that goes with that fan base. But I think that if it did happen, I just think Golovkin would be too big and just a little too strong for him. I think so. But I know a lot of Latino fans will get mad at me for saying that. I'm sorry. I apologize. But that doesn't mean I don't think Canelo is doing a great job.
As far as Triple G, what do you think about him? Triple G. They say he doesn't have that marquee win, doesn't have the resume, nobody wants to fight him. But what do you think, just by being an analyst in your eye, how good is Triple G?
As good as he's had to be so far. I think that's a fair answer. He's got. It seems like he has a good chin. He's aggressive. He believes himself. Great confidence. Hey, look, I had a great mentor, Customato, and he told me after 400 amateur fights, which is what Triple G had, if you don't know how to fight, you should go sell Italian ice. You better know how to fight. And I think that he should be good, and he should represent himself and the approach that he takes the way he does at the level he does after 400 fights and winning a silver medal in the Olympics. Is he perfect? No, but there's very few perfect guys, if any. There's none. So, but he's a guy that brings a lot to deal with when he gets in that ring. Confidence, experience, power, and approach. How to approach things. When he thought he had to approach things a little different, in his fight with Lemieux, he approached it a little differently. Used the jab more. Showed a dimension of boxing a little bit more than he had before. So there's a serious guy to deal with when you get in the ring with Golovkin.